Hello, everybody. Just waiting to see if I got anybody come in here. My furnace is running, so you hear it in the background. Waiting to see if I got anybody come in here. My furnace is running, so you hear it in the background. See if I got anybody. Well, I hope I get people in my chat. I just didn't feel up to doing a video this morning. The shot didn't make me sick that I got yesterday, the flu shot, but I'm just not with it today. I couldn't get going this morning. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it on the spur of the moment. I was going to do a video and upload it real quick. I didn't plan to go live, but here I am. I should have waited, I guess, maybe to the weekend or something before I got my flu shot, but I got it yesterday, and like I said, it didn't make me sick, but I'm just not myself today for some reason. I just can't get moving. Hi, Ashley. Well, I just started the live like seconds ago, and it wasn't scheduled, so nobody knew I was going to have a live. So I was just hoping people would pop in. I've got 11 watching right now, even though there's only 2 in the chat. I was watching more of the destruction from the hurricane, and I tell you, the more I watch it, the more depressed I get. I mean, what that first hurricane didn't take out, the second one did. Well, good, Cindy. I just got through with a small bowl of potato soup. I still got some of that chicken, but I just didn't heat it up. I felt like just a bowl of soup today, so that's what I ate. And there's Karen. Hi, Karen. Sloppy Joes sound good. At least my family in North Carolina, in Atkinson, my hometown, they have power back. But I don't think any of the other areas do yet. They weren't quite as flooded as the other surrounding counties. You had chicken fries. That sounds good too, Ashley. I could handle some chicken fries. Oh, my neck has got stiff. And my arm hurts where I got my shot right there. And there's Kathy Phillips. Hello, how are you doing today? I bought a couple of things to do a fall or October display outside, but I'm not sure I'm even going to put it up. I may take part of it back. I mean, I did get another little pumpkin. A little pie-sized pumpkin. It's real. To go with my big one. But I may just for Halloween just put my lighted pumpkin in the window like I do every year and let it go at that. I'm just not I don't feel like going to a big extent with decorating. How about some turtle sauce? I've never ate turtle. I don't think I want turtle sauce. That flu shot is going to make you feel bad. Hope you feel better. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I'm not sick. But my arm hurts. My neck is real tight. You know, with getting the shot on this side, it always does something. So I got a stiff neck today. And I just don't have any energy. I feel okay, but I feel like I'm drained. I don't have energy. I don't have no get up and go. So I've just been hanging out and basically doing nothing this morning or this afternoon too, because I'm not with it today. Hi Gladys, how are you doing? Yeah, that shot made my neck stiff. I keep stretching it against where it's tight up there, but it hurts to turn my neck either way. And then it's got to pull down my hip, my side, my rib cage. So that doesn't help either. I've got to mow. I got to burn those tree limbs. I got so much to do. Ashley says tomorrow's her mama's birthday. Well, you have to tell your mama happy birthday for me. I don't know. I didn't let her know that I was going live, and I guess she got a notification. She should have. Yeah, that's what I think sometimes. I need to slow down a little bit. I keep pushing myself too hard. I went back and watched your chicken show. How was it? It's good. I mean, I've still got a couple of pieces of it in the refrigerator. I could have eaten that for lunch today, but I just felt like that potato soup. I had one of those little bowls of soup that you just pop in the microwave and heat up. It's already cooked. So I just heated that up, made it. Oh, your mama in I'm sorry, I didn't read that fully, Ashley, when I said for you to tell your mother happy birthday. I didn't catch the last part where she's in heaven. But I'm sure she's looking down on you, and she hears me tell her happy birthday. I'm sure. My mom is in heaven too. My dad and my mom both are gone. And it's sad, because there's days you just want to pick up the phone and call your mom and dad, and you can't because they're not there anymore. Cindy said so is mine. Yeah. Unfortunately, when you get up in years, that means a lot of your family's not around anymore, because they were a lot older than me. And Karen is too, yeah. It's unfortunate, but we can't live forever. That's one of the tricks life plays on us. You're born, you live, and you die. There's no getting around it. That's three things that's going to happen in your lifetime. You're going to be born, or you were born, you're going to live your life, and you're going to die. There's no way around it. There's not enough money out there to keep you alive past the time your due date, put it that way. When the good Lord says it's your time to go, you're going. Doesn't matter how rich you are. Doesn't matter about any of that stuff. You're going to be gone. Oh, that's sorry, Cindy. Oh my goodness, they were so young, 42 and 52. That was way too young to die. My mom was 86, and my dad had passed away quite a few years before her. But he was a few years older than my mom. I was 16 when they passed, 3 months apart. Oh, wow. That had to be so hard on you to lose both parents 3 months apart from one another. I've got a mosquito bite on my leg, and it is driving me crazy. It's got a big old knot on my leg, and it itches. That mosquito really did a number on my leg, that's for sure. Yeah, I can imagine so. You only had your parents for 16 years of your life and then they were gone. Did you go live with family members after that your parents passed at 16? I mean, I'm sure you did. I mean, you wouldn't have been on your own for sure. Yeah, Susie nor Karen or any of them, Susie, Connie, none of them knew I was going to go live right now because I didn't notify any. I didn't send them messages or anything. I figured they'd get notified if they hit all notifications when they subscribe to my channel. So you lived with family for a year and then got a job and moved in with roommates. Yeah, I know all that was difficult, but at least you were at an age where you could pretty much look out for yourself. Maybe not right away at 16, but at 17. You know, you were old enough to work and be able to kind of look after yourself. But still, it was hard, I know, to lose your parents. It doesn't matter what circumstances it's under or how old you are, it's still hard. Whew. And I did that little video with Little Buddy and Lucky this morning. And YouTube did it to me again. I set it for horizontal, and by God, that video come up vertical. And that's not the way it was supposed to be. Had to take our little file over an hour away today for a dentist appointment. Oh, wow. I haven't been to the dentist in quite a while. I need to go. I don't have any problems with my teeth. You know, nothing's bothering me. It's just the fact that I haven't been in and had them cleaned in a while. So I know they need cleaning. I need replacements, but I'm not up to doing all that right now. Oh no, 4 root canals. Well, I've got a few missing teeth in the back. And I'd love to have implants, but, you know, they usually put in the whole set when they do that. And I'm not ready for them to pull out what teeth I've got in my mouth. And there's Shatika. Hi, Shatika. How are you doing today? I know I don't get the views on my videos that some people do because I don't have a lot of drama and stuff going on my channel. I don't know why it is, but it seems like drama attracts people. They're nosy. They want to see what's going on. They want to see who's getting hurt or who's talked about. And, you know, I've tried not to make my channel about all that. But I notice I don't get as many views as these other people do that have drama all the time. I couldn't stand all that drama. She only 7 with a bunch of cavities. Oh, wow. You know, sometimes I wonder, these dentists, when you take your kids into them, if they really have cavities or they just need to make money. My son said he had a filling that fell out recently that he got when he was just a little boy. And his dentist that he went to looked at it and he said, I don't even see a reason why you had a filling in this tooth. It doesn't look like it had cavities or anything. But maybe the cavity was so small when he drilled out the cavity part and left the good tooth when he put the filling in. I have no idea. I mean, I thought that's what they did. My son needed surgery on his teeth when he was 7. Ugh, that's not good. For real, girl, don't need my two teenagers have root canals hundreds of dollars later. Oh, wow. And I was talking to one of the teachers one time, and she said she was going in for some dental work. And with her insurance, her part was going to be $2,000. Okay, without the insurance, she would have to pay $2,000. So what good did the insurance do? The insurance was just charging her and the insurance company at the same, where the dentist was. He was charging the insurance company and her at the same time, double charging. Because she said, if I have to pay the same thing, and if I don't have insurance that I do, if I've got insurance, there's no need in having insurance, is there? I have no idea, Cindy. I don't know what her deductible was, but she was just all beside herself over that. She said, I got dental insurance, so I wouldn't have to pay those high prices, and I have to pay just as much with insurance I would without it. So it doesn't make sense. Little buddy's outside. Him and Lucky are somewhere out there sleeping. They got their tummies full earlier, so they're out there sleeping. Oh, me. That's what I feel like I need to do, is go back to bed. I mean, that's what it is. I can't get going this morning or today. I have no idea, Cindy. I've never been to Canada. Don't really know people that live in Canada, so I don't know what the healthcare situation is there. And there's Sheila. Hi, Sheila. How are you doing today? You get the marbles out of my mouth, I might be able to talk, huh? Yeah, I don't know about healthcare in Canada. Claire says, no content. What's the live for? Really do not get your lives. Clueless. Oh, well, I just went live because I wasn't able to get a video up this morning. I got that shot yesterday, and I feel okay. I'm not sick, but I just feel like I'm drained. I don't have any energy. So I couldn't push myself out there to go ahead and get a video going. So I figured I'd just go live and chat with everybody for a little bit. And there's Alfonso. Hello, Alfonso. How are you doing today? Yeah, I see that. I don't know. Cindy deleted her comment. Yeah, she was just asking about the lives. She didn't understand my lives. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to put what the thing was about. It just went live on me. Right, don't be rude. But I told all my subscribers, I'm apt to go live any time of the day or night. It doesn't matter. And I may not have a reason other than I just want to get on here and chat with everybody. Oh, my chicken was so good, Karen. And I still got a couple of pieces in the refrigerator that I still have to eat. But I didn't want it for lunch, so I just heated up a small bowl of potato soup for lunch. I might eat a piece of the chicken later or tomorrow. See how I am? I'm ready to lay my head down, go to sleep. I just don't have energy to get up and get started in doing anything. Yeah, I just got through saying that, I have a lot of people or a lot of people view these other lives more than they do mine, or even my videos for that matter, because I don't have a lot of drama going on in my live videos. I just get on here and chat with everybody, or we play trivia, or like yesterday I went to the turtle pond, as I call it. it's, yeah, it's the shot. Yeah, it didn't make me sick. I'm just out of it today, so I couldn't get going. So I just figured I'd get on here and chat with everybody. Let you know why I didn't put up a good video today. Hopefully I'll have a decent one tomorrow. Yeah, if a lot of you have not tried that hooly chicken, you need to try it. It's real good. It's almost like the barbecued chicken, but it's the seasoning and everything that goes into the sauce that makes it different. It's a sweet, fruity sauce that's on it, not a tangy barbecue sauce, if that makes any sense. But it does make a really good chicken. Yeah, it might be the weather here too, Shelley. I mean, it's a beautiful day, 90 degrees. It's real calm. A really nice day to sit out and just watch the birds or watch the turtles or watch wildlife. And there's Dennis. Dennis says, hello, Linda, must be contagious. I've been lazy all day. Took my 2-year-old grandson to the park and sweated to death. When you're 2 years old, you don't notice that it's hot. You just want to play. It could be 105 degrees, and my granddaughter wanted me to take her to the park, but I knew she couldn't handle it out there in that heat. The minute you get out there, you got to get in the car and cool off. Oh, man. But I got to watching videos of Myrtle Beach, and it's basically gone. I mean, what that first hurricane didn't do, the second one did. He loved it. He got a Wendy's Frosty on the way home. Kids always love that. They love for their grandparents to take them places to the park and different places to play and have a good time. I used to take my granddaughter to McDonald's. I think it was McDonald's. It was either McDonald's or Burger King that had a playground out front. And when she was little, they had it there. And she wanted to go up there to play on the playground because she always knew I'd get her ice cream when she got finished playing. But they took the playground out. They don't have it up there now. Of course, she's 20 or 21 years old, so she don't need to go to a little kid's playground. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help but yawn. Yeah, I don't know what all those poor people are going to do. There was already too many homeless people, and now we got all these people that have lost their homes in the flood. And it's going to be a long, long time before they're going to be able to rebuild. So what are they going to do in the meantime? No, you got 5 grandkids. It's not cheap to go anywhere anymore. What's Alfonso up to today? And there's Grandma Teresa. Hi, Grandma. How are you doing? People here are setting playgrounds on fire. Oh, no. We got enough destruction from the hurricanes. We don't need people setting playgrounds on fire. Why in the world would anyone want to do that? It's those kind of people that needed to be wiped out in this flood, not good people. I mean, oh my gosh. Laura says, I enjoyed your shows, Linda, but I saw a viewer that posted something about Canada. We're a great country, very neighborly. I haven't read any negative reviews about Canada. I must have missed that one. Are you talking about in this chat or one of the other videos? Grandma Teresa says she has 14 grandkids and 6 great-grandkids. Oh, wow. You got a house full. I know somebody posted that they thought that healthcare in Canada was free, and I have no idea. Yeah, they just said something. They were saying, well, somebody did. They asked me, wasn't Canada healthcare for free? Or don't they give healthcare in Canada for free? And I had no idea. Oh, she was asking me what the live was for. She didn't get my lives. There was no content listed. Yeah, YouTube didn't give me a chance to put in a title to the video, so that's why there's nothing listed. And then right before that, Cindy was asking, don't Canada have free health care? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Laura C., yes, we get health care for free, but it depends on what you're having done. Oh, I see. So not everything is free. It just depends on what it is. I guess probably whether it's something you need or not. You pay for it through taxes. So you probably have more taxes to pay than we do. Well, my family's so big, I usually just give a Christmas present or birthday present to my granddaughter. And I had been given something to my son and daughter and my daughter-in-law. But then my son said here a couple of years ago, he said, just get Alexander something. You don't have to fool with getting anybody else anything. Because, you know, it's impossible if you got a big family to buy for everybody. Justin Bieber is from Canada. Lots of taxes to pay. Yeah, I bet they make up for free health care in the taxes they charge. Oh, okay. Didn't know dental wasn't free. Good to know. Yeah, I don't have any idea about the dental, the health care, nothing in Canada. You give them what they gave you last year, and I didn't want it. No, you can't do much on a fixed income. And I didn't know what to get my son one year, so I just wrote him a check. I said, that way you can go buy what you want. He said, Mom, I'm not cashing this check. And he didn't. He never cashed it. Re-gift. I've been upgrading my model trains and third printed knuckle couplers. I broke too many of the hook and loop couplers from having too many cars. The tax man is your best friend in Canada? Huh. That's unusual. My neighbor gets fed with my tax money. Well, that's one thing us senior citizens get. We get a cut on taxes. You get to be my age, you can make as much as you want, and you don't even really have to file a return. Pouring down rain there. I wish we could get some more rain here. We need it right now. Well, when I was out in town yesterday, the gas was $2.59 per gallon. So I guess how many liters are there in a gallon? I don't know. Yeah, I never pay attention to metric either, Dennis. Well, you can't, Alfonso. You earn it with years. You got a few more years to go before you're considered a senior citizen. I know there was a lot of people waiting for, what was it, 62 or 65 to come around so they could retire completely. And then they raised the retirement age to 67. It's like, oh no, you don't. You got to wait 2 more years unless you retire early, and then your check is cut, which a lot of them did not want to do that. Yeah, you got to be as old as dirt. So I guess I'm as old as dirt, huh? Bonnie, I'll forget that in 5 minutes. When did they put retirement age to 70? It used to be you could retire at 65, and you could retire early at 62, I think. And now they've changed it. You got to be 67 to retire. Or on Social Security anyway. I don't know about your job, but I didn't know it went up to 70 4 years ago. I thought it went up to 67. Or maybe they changed it to 70 and you got it 67 if you retire early. I don't know. I've been retired a long time, so I don't know. Back when I retired, it was 62 to retire early, and then they took a percentage of your check. If you want to go on full retirement, you had to be 65. I know metric system just messes me up. I have to get a chart out and compare inches to metric or gallons to metric, because I don't know metric either. Dennis says, I'm 58 and retired 32 years, DMA in Florida. I don't know what DMA is. How did you retire at 32? No, you're 58 and retired 32 years. I live alone and keep it all. I don't understand that. How could you retire so young? Bonnie says, I got a magnet on my refrigerator that shows measurements. Yeah, I'd have to have one of those. I live alone too, and I keep all my check, but it goes toward bills. It's not even enough to keep all the bills paid. Grandma Teresa says, I'm close to 63 and live alone. Well, I passed 63 long time ago. Yeah, I can read your text. Did you put something in that I missed? I look at your prices in gas, and then I look at ours is 178. Yeah, I don't know what 178 per liter is compared to 259 a gallon. Is there like maybe four liters to a gallon or 3 liters to a gallon? I don't know. Yeah, I was only down maybe 3 or 4 gallons, but when I saw it had dropped to 259, I pulled in and I filled up. It only cost me like just under $7 to fill it up. Only had a couple of gallons to put in, but I always do that when I see it drop real low. I pull in and I fill up. $3.8 to a gallon. So their gas is like 3 times what ours is? Is that what I'm understanding? Because she said it was. Ours here is close to $4 a gallon. That's in 178 per gallon. So if there's three of those to a gallon, 3 times 178. $24. So I'm understanding right, you're paying about 5.34 a gallon then, maybe. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know metric. But if it's $1.78 a liter and there's 3 liters to a gallon, it's 3 times the 178. So you're paying like $5 and maybe 34 cents a gallon. About $6.75 a gallon in Canada. Wow. That is way too much. Ours gets a little over $3 here lately, but like I said, when it drops below 3 like it is right now, that's when I pull in and fill up. I try to hold off until I know it's going to drop, and then I go in and fill up. Dennis says, how many mason jars is that? No math problems, please. Shelley said it's 2.54 here a gallon. Dennis loves pluses and take away. It's about $2 more than Alaska. Yeah, because it was like 178 for each liter. Yeah, so I'm saying it's a little under $6 for a gallon of gas then. And there's no telling what it's going to get to after all this destruction. Now, me either, Grandma Teresa. I don't go very many places either. I mean, I only put a little over 1,000 miles on my car since January. That's over 8 months. I've only put 1,000 miles on my car. But I don't work anymore, so I don't have to be somewhere every single day like I used to. Drive out of town. Oh my God. Going to Fort Worth and back every day, working there. I racked up miles on my car you would not believe. I put about 70 miles a day on my car or more because it was like 35 one way. Maybe a mile or two longer than that. It's 35 to the city limit of Fort Worth. And then I had to go a little ways past that to get to where the job was. Oh my God, Laura. You went to our grocery store today. A 4-pack of chicken legs was $20. Oh my God, Cindy. Well, that was Laura. Our Kids Home Network this morning. Where do you live, Laura, that they were $20 for 4 chicken legs? Oh my God. Yeah, Cindy says chicken legs are cheap there. They're pretty cheap here too. You know, you can get a whole great big bag, like a 10-pound bag of leg quarters it used to be under $5. It's probably 6 or 7 now. But even $6 or $7 for like 10 pounds of chicken, that's pretty good. Well, the legs and the thighs are not, they're considered dark meat. I'd rather have the dark meat. Wow, can't believe. Where is this at, Laura? Just 4 chicken legs, $20. I'd be losing weight real quick because I couldn't afford to even buy chicken legs. Halifax, Nova Scotia. So yeah, that's yeah. If a 4-pack of chicken legs costs $20 in Nova Scotia, where she lives, I cannot imagine what the other groceries cost. Yeah, definitely soup time with a great big pot. Oh my God, Laura, turkey $75. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but if their turkey and their chicken is that expensive, I can't imagine if they can get ramen noodles, how much they would cost. And could you imagine how much like ground beef would be? Or any other cuts of meat? Because usually chicken is about the cheapest you're going to find. Turkey pot pies and chicken, yeah. You're 79 and you eat what you want. Yeah, see, ramen noodles are 70 cents a pack there. And we get them here, what, for 3 or 4 packages $1? Well, that's what it used to be. I don't know what it is now. So, because everything has went up. Don't they eat whales up there? I have no idea. Have no idea. Yeah, they're about 25 to 30 cents a pack for ramen noodles here. Eat more moose. Liver is the cheapest meat you can buy here. Oh, wow. And I'm afraid to even ask what the liver is. Because you can get a good sized package or a little cup of chicken livers for like $2 and a half. You're probably paying close to what, $8, $9, $10 for those same livers. Liver is a delicacy. I love liver. I love chicken liver and I love beef liver. Ma'am, we are. Eggs, $5 a dozen. Well, you get liver pretty cheap here too. That's either beef liver or chicken liver. But I still, with the price of the chicken legs and the turkey, how much the chicken livers would even cost in Nova Scotia. Your health care might be good, but we're all starving to death. At those prices, I understand why. They have to pay you real good there to be able to afford to even buy food. For an average chicken, it's about $10 to $12. Oh, wow. And we can go to Walmart and get a whole chicken that's fried for like $7. It's already fried. Or you can get a roast-a-tier chicken for like $6. Hot, cooked. I got to just take it home and eat it. It depends on what type of flour you buy. But it's usually, what, $2, $3, $4 a bag, depending on what size bag you get. Gladys says she don't want to eat anybody's liver, necks, feet. Nope. I'll eat peanut butter. Yep, I couldn't afford those prices, Laura. Oh my goodness. I'd definitely be thin. I'd be Slim Twiggy. Remember the model Twiggy years ago? How slim she was? That's the way I'd look with food prices like that. Yeah, skinny and homeless. I just, talking about homeless just keeps making me think of all the flood victims. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad for all those people. And they still haven't found everybody. So there's a lot of people that's still unaccounted for. There's like 600 people or more that they don't know if they're alive or dead because they can't place them. They can't, check on them. They don't know where they're at. Yeah, we need to count our blessings, that's for sure. There goes my other text going crazy. 1-bedroom apartment here is going to be $1,400. Oh my gosh. That sounds like New York prices. Cindy says no organ meat for me. Hi, Frida. How's Frida doing today? Baked steak and gravy sounds good. Well, I don't eat a excuse me. I don't eat a lot of organ meat, so to speak, but I do like liver. I do like beef liver, and I like chicken livers. But any other organ, no, I don't want any part of it. Yeah, I fix cube steak every once in a while. I love it. I like to flour it, fry it, and then make a good brown gravy with it to put on potatoes or rice or something. I love cube steak. Convenience store chicken livers. I've never had mullet gizzards, so I don't know. But I like to take my chicken livers, flour them, fry them, and then make a good brown gravy with it. It's good. I love chicken livers. I don't know. He's not in chat today. Well, he didn't know I was going live, so unless he got a notification, he wouldn't know. And he may have his phone off in the hospital. So I don't know, unless he happens to turn it on for some reason. I've never gotten them at the convenience store. I don't know a convenience store around here that has fried chicken livers. They fry them hard. I don't want them fried hard. And usually that's the way they are when you get them in these other places that fry them already. They come out too fried. They're too hard. They're dried out. He would have liked liver, chicken feet. I don't care for chicken feet. Shelly said, so good. And then she says, Ella, no. You texted people. I love how you cook. Well, thank you, Laura. I don't think I've ever eaten turkey necks in mustard greens, but that would be a good, I'm sure. I usually had a ham hock or something like that in my greens. Really? Turkey necks and rice would be good, or turkey necks and dumplings. Oh, that'd be real good right now. You're fixing to plant collards. If you plant regular collards, you're going to need one plant to one great big pot, because those collards get way big. I planted the seeds in a tote, 18-gallon tote around there, and I only put very few seeds in there, and it looks like every one of my collard seeds has come up. And I've got to fix my buckets out here, because I'm going to put one collard plant in each 5-gallon bucket, because those collards will get so big. They will take over. They get huge. But they're not, they're just coming up out of the ground. They just sprouted, and they got 2 little leaves on them. So I got to get my buckets ready. I think what I'm going to do is pull out the cucumbers because they're pretty much gone. They're not going to do anything else, even though part of the vine is alive. They're not going to have time to do anything. So I'm going to pull those out and use them in compost. And I'm going to add compost and soil and stuff to those buckets that my cucumbers were planted in. And I'm going to transplant some collards in there. I like black-eyed peas and I love okra, but I don't want them together. Really? I've thought several times of just getting chickens just to get eggs, but I don't know anything about taking care of chickens. I've never had chickens before. April says, Linda, I just mailed you Hawaiian-style tea and papaya seed salad dressing. Well, thank you, April. I'm going to love that. I just made me a whole pitcher of iced tea over here. It's hot, and I haven't drank any of it yet because I just got through with a cup of coffee. You have to mix peas and okra. Try it. Yeah, I'll have to try that because I love both of them, so putting them together sounds good. I'm glad you could join us, April. Yeah, sweet cornbread is good. I think my next video is going to be on Depression era green salad. Because I've got arugula out here and I needed to come up with some way to use some of it. So I think my next video is going to be arugula. Oh, the salad dressing is Kai and my favorite Hawaiian one. Oh, I bet it's good. Well, I don't remember what else you could use in it, but I know arugula is one. Dandelion greens, and I don't have dandelions, so but I do have arugula. So I may make that for dinner tonight. That's what my dinner will be, and I'll make a video on it. And hopefully get one posted in the morning. But it'll be on my Depression era salad. And I don't think I've ever eaten a salad with just arugula before as the green, so it's going to be different for me. Blue cheese, but yeah, I like blue cheese too. I like Italian. I like Russian dressing. I like Catalina dressing. There's a lot of the dressings I love. Now, if it's a good blue cheese, some of the blue cheeses I don't like. But if it's a good brand of blue cheese, I do love it. I like it. And there's Donna. Hi, Donna. How you doing today? Linda likes it, Grandma Teresa. It'll be peppery. Yeah. I do like blue cheese. I think I've got blue cheese in my refrigerator right now. Right along with my ranch. You love tomato only salad? That was Joanne. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That arugula, I've never eaten arugula salad. So this is going to be a new one on me. But I've got still a great big arugula plant in my garden. So that's going to give me a way to use some of those arugula leaves. No, I haven't. A tomato and cracker salad. Creamy Italian dressing is good. Oh, there's so, and raspberry. Oh, I love raspberry dressing. Tomato, lettuce, avocado, and mayonnaise. Well, then that's just not yeah, tomato, lettuce, avocado, and mayonnaise is a good salad. Or tomato and cucumber. Tomatoes and salad dressing. Well, that sounds good. I mean, if you like tomatoes, which I do, but I want my tomatoes right out of the garden if I eat them. I don't want them bought at the store. Tuna stuffed tomatoes. I've not had one of those yet, Dennis. I'll have to try that. Tuna stuffed tomatoes. And I was trying to come up with something else because I want to fix stuffed bell peppers. And I've got bell peppers coming in out of the garden right now. And I wanted to make a stuffed pepper, but I've already made a stuffed pepper video with the ground beef and rice and all that stuff, the normal way just about everybody fixes it. But I said I'd like to come up with some other kind of stuff to stuff it with, but I haven't come up with it yet, but I will. I'll do some research on it and see what else I can come up with. What is an overnight salad? I've never heard of it. Very good 1970s recipe. No, seems like it would be limpy. Wet salad. What is an overnight salad, Grandma Teresa? Wet salad. Y'all lost me. Yeah, usually if I make my salad the night before, the next day the lettuce is kind of limp. But I don't know what they put in that salad, so I don't know. I will be right back. Overnight salad is lettuce, cauliflower, onion, mayo, sugar, bacon bits, cheese. Huh, bacon wrap bacon. Layer all, put mayo and sugar mixture on top, cover overnight, then mix next day. It sounds good. I make cauliflower with melon sauce, and my grandkids call it frosting. But when you make that salad, doesn't your bacon get real? I mean, not your bacon, but your lettuce. Doesn't it get real limp in your salad? It almost sounds like a 7-layer salad, or whatever it is they call that. Those things are real good. No, it doesn't. Huh? Yeah, I've never heard of it, but sounds good. You put frosting on your cauliflower, Dennis? Yeah, I know it. I need to unplug that phone, get rid of it. The only reason I have it is because it went with the um, bundle to get your internet cheaper. I don't even answer that phone anymore because it's always salespeople. So I don't answer it. And if it's any of my family that happen to call me on that number, they leave a message. But these salespeople don't ever leave a message or anything. So you know it's not a call you need to take. Remember Jello mold from the 70s with vegetables? No, I don't. I always use Jello with fruit in it. I made Jello with fruit. Oh, it's so good. Like fruit cocktail. And I have Jello molds that you can put it in. I love Jello with fruit cocktail in it. You drain the fruit and put it in the Jello when you're mixing it. Yeah, I love fruit cocktail in my Jello. I haven't fixed it that way in a long time though. Yeah, I've got the copper ones. You're talking about these little moles? There's my Jello moles. And I had a whole set of these. They're up in the cabinet. The little ones, almost like cookie cutters. I remember the vegetables with Jello, like shredded carrots. Yeah, I've never had the Jello with vegetables in it. Are they cooked carrots? Do they cook the vegetables before and get them cold before they put them in the Jello? Oh, I do too. I love carrot cake with real shredded carrots. That's real good. No, they don't cook the veggies. They put the vegetables in the Jello raw, just shredded. Huh. That's almost like eating a salad, isn't it? But it's a Jello salad. I like Jello with cream cheese or Jello with whipped cream. That sounds good. And cream cheese frosting. Oh yeah, carrot cake is just lovely when you put cream cheese frosting on it. Treat for the kids to eat, yeah. It sure is. No, I don't remember that, Cindy. Mayo in Jello? I didn't know anybody did that. How do you make Jello with mayo in it? Yeah, I love fruitcake too. I don't remember what the name of it is, but the little fruitcake logs you can get at the store at Christmas time, the little tiny ones, those are the best. There's some fruitcakes I don't like. There's some kind of stuff they put in them, the fruit, they're not good to me. But those little ones with nuts and all kind of stuff in it, they are to die for. I thought it was cottage cheese in the Jello. I don't know. I've never put cottage cheese in Jello either. April says coconut in Jello. Watergate salad. Donna just had Wendy's. Did you get you a biggie bag, Donna? Pecan roll, log roll from, it was called Mayo Jello Salad. Cottage cheese and cream cheese. Watergate is pistachio pudding with pineapple and marshmallows. Never had any of that. I remember Stuckey's. I don't think I've ever been there. Grandma, we make that every Thanksgiving. Watergate is real good. Huh. Ambrosia salad is real good. I love that. But you know, I guess my parents were poor enough that when I was growing up, my mom never made it because I guess she couldn't afford the ingredients that went in it. With maraschino cherries, yeah, that's real good. I guess I was deprived because there's a lot of dishes I grew up that I didn't eat. I didn't know existed. When you got 5 kids and you got to feed them all on a low income, you know, when my dad was in the Navy, it was okay. But when he got out of the Navy and we moved back to North Carolina, jobs were pretty scarce for my dad. So money was tight. I mean, we ate good. My mom was a good cook, and she could take the cheapest cut of meat and turn it into something wonderful. Yeah, I'll have to try it. Yeah, a lot of these fancy dishes I've never tried because I didn't grow up eating any of it. No, I've never had chocolate gravy over biscuits. Not what you call chocolate gravy. I've never seen it, so I don't even know how to make it. We lived in New York for a while, for a few years, and then when my dad got out of the Navy, we moved back to North Carolina. That's where he was from. Now, there may be a lot of the dishes I ate when I was too little to remember what they were when we lived in New York, when money was coming in halfway decent, you know, when he was in the Navy. But I like to take potted meat and just spread it on a piece of bread and make a sandwich with it, or eat it with crackers. I like beans and rice. I remember all the simple stuff, all the poor man food. I'll have to look up how you make it and try it sometime. I mean, I may have eaten something that was just like it and didn't know it was called chocolate gravy. I don't know. Oh, we did too, Grandma Teresa. We ate a lot of beans and taters. A lot of beans and taters and spaghetti. Well, see, my dad met my mom when he was in the Navy in New York, because that's where she's from. So after they got married, they did live in New York for a while. They come and they lived in North Carolina for a little while till I was 3, and then they moved back to New York until I was about 9, 10 years old, somewhere along in there. And my dad finally got out of the Navy, and he said he couldn't handle living in New York City. He was going back to the country. So we moved back to North Carolina, where he was from. Deviled ham's good. I fixed that myself. I've got a video on it that I did last year on deviled ham. Sweet gravy is just stick of butter melted in your flour and cocoa stirred really well. Add desired amount of sugar and milk and vanilla. Wow. It sounds like you're making a dessert. Yeah, chocolate gravy sounds like it would be turning your biscuit into a dessert dish is what it is. I wish there was a recipe book of Mary's poor man's food. Oh, I'll have to come up with a recipe book for poor man's food, because that's what I grew up eating. Poor man's food. Oh, wow, that was neat, Dennis. Well, my dad was stationed on the USS Battleship North Carolina when he was in the Navy. I think he was in the Navy before the ship was even commissioned, and then after it was commissioned, he was stationed on it from depression. Well, my poor man's food that I come up with is probably real similar to the depression food back in the depression era. Because when you don't have a lot of ingredients, you do what you can with the ingredients you do have. And see, my mom grew up during the depression. So she grew up learning to cook with her mother, cooking during the depression. So she's familiar with depression food, when they didn't have a lot of ingredients to make a dish. Because she went through all the time when they had to have the stamps to buy food. You were only allowed to buy so much sugar a month. You had to have a stamp to get a bag of sugar. You had to have a stamp to get your coffee or your flour or anything you bought. Donna said her pop was Navy too. Is the Navy short? Makes some go away a lot? I don't understand that. White trash cooking. That's kind of cute. Yep, I always eat poor man's food. I don't care how much money I got. I still eat the poor man's food. I can't bring myself to spend money on more expensive stuff, you know? It's kind of crazy to me. I know it's me, sorry, but the message, it's my eyes. Okay, that's all right, Laura. Well, you don't have to leave chat. Just listen and watch. Author was Ernest Matthew Mickler. You can hardly see, Laura. I know. They come up ways to make the cheaper food taste better than some of these more expensive dishes. Some of these more expensive dishes cost a fortune to make with all the ingredients they put in it, and then it don't taste as good. I had 5 surgeries this winter on my eyes, but they're getting better. Thank you. Well, good. Thank goodness. I know I had surgery on my eyes a couple of years ago. When I had to get my license renewed, I knew I couldn't pass the eye exam. So I had to go in and get my eyes checked. And, I had to go in, get my eyes checked. And the doctor told me that you needed surgery. Glasses were not going to take care of the problem. So I went in November, got one eye done. December, I got the other one done. And then that May, I went in and got my license renewed. Yeah, I like to taste the food, not all the extras. Because you put all these extra seasonings and stuff in it, pretty soon you don't taste the food anymore. All you taste is all the seasonings that's in it. And if you know how to cook, different cuts of meat taste good. You don't need all the seasonings. Some maybe, but not tons of it. Me, how long did it take me to see better? Immediately. I had cataracts on my eyes. I don't know what your eye problem is, but I had cataracts so bad I couldn't read street signs. And I went in and got one eye done, like I said, in November. And it was bandaged up. I went in for her to check it the next day. And as soon as I could take the bandage off and leave it off, I could see fine. And the same way with the second eye. When I went in December and had that next one done, it was only a matter of days, before I realized I could see perfectly fine. I don't need glasses of any kind. But you should be able to see good if you've already had surgeries. But you had 5 surgeries this winter on my eyes. See, so you've got something going on with your eyes more than what I had. Mine was just basically a simple cataract surgery to get rid of the cataracts off my eyes. And I only had 1 surgery on each eye, so that took care of the problem. With 5 surgeries, that sounds like you got a little bit more going on than just cataracts. But I'm glad to hear they're getting better. I haven't seen Connie Dennis. She must not have got a notification, or she may be sleeping. I don't know. I didn't send her a message letting her know I was live, so I have no idea. She may be in somebody else's live right now. I don't know. But, yeah, she should have got a notification that I went live. That's awesome. I just overcome glasses. Yeah, if you've got cataract surgery, you should see fairly good, real good, right after surgery. It shouldn't take any while for your eyes to get better. But like I said, in your problem, you said you've got 5 surgeries already, so there's something a little bit going on there other than what I dealt with. I don't know where Wilson is. He probably doesn't know I'm live. I was watching her try to go live with you, and she kept accidentally disappearing. I laughed so hard I like to see her again. Over the counter, sorry, I need my glasses. I had scar tissue in my eye. They told me that if I didn't take the surgery, I would go blind. Well, that was with me with the cataracts. If I'd have left it untreated, I would have went blind with just having the cataracts on my eyes. That's okay, Sheila. Don't worry about it. Just come in and chat whenever you want. If you don't feel like chatting, just listen. It was the hardest thing I did. I gained 34 pounds watching your cooking schedule and others. Well, I put on a couple of pounds doing my videos. Because when you cook all this stuff, you got to eat it, right? You can't just cook it and throw it away. So I know I eat more every day than I did before, because some days I didn't even cook for myself. That's one reason I try not to do too many desserts. Because I know if I have all that stuff here, I'm going to eat it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dennis. My mom had glaucoma too. She dealt with that real bad before she died. She was putting drops in her eyes every single day, several times a day. She had to take some kind of pills for it, I think. Well, good, April. Another beautiful day in Hawaii. It's a beautiful day here, too. It's 89 degrees right now. It dropped 1 degree because it was 90 when I first went live. So our temperatures have cooled down a little. It's not 100 degrees like it was for a while. What time is it there right now? It's 4:18 p.m. Central Time. Just another very hot day in Arizona, 109 today. Oh my goodness. Oh, 109. Too hot. I'm glad it's not that hot in Texas right now. 79 degrees at 11:18 a.m. in Hawaii. That's not too far off. We're at 6:18 right now. Yeah, you're 2 hours ahead of me. I think I'll be going to bed early tonight. I'm not going to be up to 2 a.m. working on a video, I don't think. Weather was 21 Celsius today. That's what, about 50 or 60 Fahrenheit? How far off am I? I can remember that usually if it's Celsius, to convert it to Fahrenheit, you just multiply it by about 3 times. So if it's 21, it's probably 60 some here. 60 some in Fahrenheit. Almost 70, right. It's 60 some degrees. So I'm learning. I haven't learned all this metric system yet. I've never had to learn it, so. Linda, I have been bad. Just had to go back and hit like because I forgot. Oh, shame on you, Dennis. Yeah, I've only got 24 thumbs up showing. mile an hour trade winds with gusts of 20 miles per hour wind. Oh, wow. So that'll cool you off a little bit. Better not happen again, Dennis. I don't know. I might. I have no idea. I don't usually schedule to watch the debates, but I did watch Donald Trump's debate that he had here a few days ago. I doubt I'll listen to the vice president. 87 degrees in Florida. 65 in my house. Ooh, 65 is too cold. I'd be freezing. I'd be wrapped up in my blanket. Just 65 degrees. I'm ready to put my winter coat and boots on. I don't keep my house quite that cold. $102 in Nevada. Oh, see, nobody told Nevada or Arizona that it's fall. Nevada, Arizona, Texas, all these places do their own thing with weather. They disregard the seasons. You haven't turned on your heat yet? Almost need to since it gets down to 20s. Oh wow, it's in the 20s at night. Oh, that's right though. You're in Alaska. No tree huggers here. Okay, Grandma Teresa, you have a blessed night. Fix something good. I'd freeze to death if it was 65 degrees in my house all the time. That's cold. Now, if I was up really doing some heavy cleaning and stuff, it might feel good. But if I was just sitting around not really doing a whole lot, I'd be freezing. Well, there's Susan. She finally made it. Were you sleeping? I know I didn't notify anybody that I was going live. It's just a spur of the moment thing. But Gladys is here. Connie hasn't made it yet. I haven't seen her. You were out running it. You were out running errands. Oh my God. My allergies. I wish I didn't have allergies. But I don't know what I would have if I didn't have allergies. I'd probably have something else just as bad or worse. Oh, you had your medicine and Tippy's IVs to pick up. Yes, we do, Cindy. We wonder where you're at if you don't show up to a live. We just figure you're busy doing something, but we wonder why you're not here. I always wonder where all my people are if they don't show up. But I understand if they don't because you got things to do. You can't always just be ready to go into a live when I decided to go live. Have a good night, Laura. I'm here, I'm here. Yeah, what's the update on your son, Cindy? I think like you told us yesterday how he was, and I don't remember now. He had his first physical therapy yesterday and was hurting pretty bad. Yeah, I remember you telling us that. He went to school today. Oh, wow. Had to get senior pictures done. Yeah, always got to get that done. Oh, wow, they won King and Queen at the homecoming, so they need to get pictures. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, tell him I said congratulations. It's not every year you get picked as King and Queen of homecoming. What do you mean, do you know we are at war? I know they shot a missile to Israel, didn't they? I bet, Cindy. I bet they were excited. What's going on, Susan, that I haven't heard about? Now the U.S. and Israel are coming to hit back. Oh, wow. So the U.S. is getting into it with Israel, huh? They're going to back Israel up. And tomorrow is Rosh Hashanah. I don't know what that is. Well, the United States already looks like it's been at war the way this devastation that we've had from these hurricanes. Hmm. And Russia says if anyone strikes Iran, they will be in it. None of that sounds good, Susan. And we've got so much devastation from these hurricanes, we don't need to be at war with anybody. Yeah, it sounds Jewish. It sounds like it should have been a Jewish holiday. Yeah, when I was getting on YouTube earlier, I saw the video where they were showing where Israel was struck by the missile. They were showing it live, but I didn't take the time to go in and watch any of it. I love brisket and cabbage. Oh, I do too. And that reminds me, I've got cabbage in my refrigerator right now that needs to be cooked. I love brisket. It's Irish. Mazza balls. I don't think I've ever eaten mazza balls. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday, but I'm not going to go get tacos. They've raised the price on tacos. They cost too much. New Max all day, nothing on East Coast. We're having leftover 15 bean soup that I froze. That sounds good, Sheila. I've still got a bowl of that in my freezer. I think there's one small bowl left. Don't forget to thaw it out. I won't. I'm going to make my own tacos. I'm going to fry corn tortillas. Hurry up and write the poor man's recipe book. Sounds like we might need it. Yeah, we might. I can't tell you how many times I'd get up, cut up a potato, throw it in the pan and fry it, fry me an egg with it, and that was my breakfast or lunch or dinner. But it was good. I liked it. It didn't matter to me what meal it was. I still loved it. So I'd fix it and eat it. Jam sandwich. Two pieces of bread jammed together. Well, you may not even get a jam sandwich because you may not have the bread to jam together unless you bake it yourself. And then you may be kind of hard to get the flour. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to eat that 15 bean soup if it was still frozen. There's that dock or shipping strike going on too. Oh, are we got a shipping strike now too? Is this a new one that just started? I mean, we basically don't have any ports for ships to come in to bring anything. Not along the East Coast. Country boy can survive. Yep, country girl can too. You should be prepping. Yeah, but I don't have anything to prep or anywhere to put it when I prep it. So my freezers are full. My refrigerator's full. My cabinets are full. The only thing I could do is can something. And right now I don't have anything to can, so. Times they're changing. Yeah, they sure are. Dennis, you do it every morning in the mirror. You prep in the morning in the mirror. I mean, have y'all seen some of these videos? I mean, it's not just the house is flooded, but the whole house, and these are huge houses, floating down the river, being washed away until they hit something and then they just demolish. My beds are so low to the floor, there's no place under the bed to put any bins. That's where I got my Christmas decorations stored in flat little 6-inch storage bins, long ones. I don't even know if you could get a small can in those things. It's terrible, April. Oh my gosh. It says Iran fires dozens of missiles into Israel in a sharp escalation of regional conflict. Yeah, none of that sounds good. Because if the United States gets into it with Israel and then helps them fight back toward Iran, it's not going to be good. And this was just 37 minutes ago. It shows them dropping bombs on Israel. Or missiles. It's like 6 of them that was dropped that just short time I've been watching it. It does not sound good, y'all. Yeah, they've got all kind of videos on YouTube about Iran hitting Israel with the missiles and what's going on right now. I know there's another hurricane headed coming. We don't know where it's going to go, what direction the path is going to be, but We didn't worry about this 4 years ago. Wonder why. Yeah. We don't usually worry about it till it's too late. Dennis, if you put food under your bed, you'd be up all night eating. Well, if I stored food under my bed, it would probably be cans or boxed food that you couldn't just reach under there and eat it. You'd have to at least cook it or heat it up or do something with it. You're listening to Vestal Goodman all night? Well, I haven't been fishing yet, but I want to go. I might go back down to where I was on that little pier the next time I go fishing and see if I can catch some bait and use my own bait to fish with. That's usually what I catch a lot of fish on. Either that or chicken livers. And I don't have any more chicken livers right now, I don't think. But fishing is in the plans. I'm going to go fishing sometime this week. I'm putting a full of raw oysters under my bed. I'll be good. I couldn't get a food cooler under my bed. My bed's not that high up off the floor. You'd have to keep ice in them. Yeah, you'd be smelling oysters too. Sheila said, "Oh, Dennis, that would stink bad." You don't let them sit long enough. Yeah, I was gonna say if he has them under his bed and he'll be up all night eating, those oysters aren't gonna be there long enough to start smelling or start stinking. I know, Donna. I watched a little bit of it a minute ago, and it's terrible. They're dropping missiles and stuff on Israel like crazy, right over the city. A 180 missiles launched from Iran to Israel already. You can see them coming down, and you see the explosion when they hit the ground. And it's right at the city. It's terrible. Hundreds killed in Lebanon, and thousands more try to flee. And where are they going to flee to? That's my question. Where are they going to try to go? It's crazy. No, you didn't, Dennis. A whole bushel by yourself? Yeah, it is sad. But it's even sadder that, we weren't at war for the destruction, but look what a hurricane did. Or 2 hurricanes. They basically wiped out a major part of the United States. Just a hurricane. You'd think it had been bombed with all the destruction. Oh, I don't know, Dennis, but they probably will try to blame Trump for it sooner or later. You know, if they're going to try to put blame anywhere, it'll be on him. Stop DS. Yeah, there's two P's in rep in Teresa's name. It's REPP. Not a no. It's REPP. And there's Aaron. Hi, Aaron. And you know, I got a bit of bad news last night. Didn't have nothing to do with the hurricane or any of that. But I've got to have my sink drain fixed because it started leaking under the bottom. I mean, like if you fill the sink up and put the stopper in and you try to hold water, it'll gradually leak a little bit. But if you don't have the stopper in and you're not trying to hold the water, you're just letting it go through the drain, it doesn't leak. And I called the guy that fixed my bathtub. I can't get hold of him. I got a recording saying that the number had been changed or disconnected. And it was no longer available. So I can't call him to come fix my sink. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know who else I'm going to call because I don't know any of these other people that I can trust to fix it that's not going to be charging me a fortune to do it. Hello, Erwin. They were trolls. We have trolls in here. Y'all lost me. I don't know, Susan. I missed it too. They deleted out some messages, but I don't know what was going on. Hmm. This Aaron Bennett is a troll, are you saying? Yeah, I didn't see anything either. She just said that they will find a way to blame Trump. And that's true. I agreed with her. And the next thing I knew, the messages were deleted. I know she said, stop, Dennis. And Dennis said the same thing. Are they blaming Trump yet? Rest your mattress on storage bins? Well, then I'd have to take my bed frame out of my. And how would you get the storage bins out to get the food out if your mattress was on top of them? You'd have your box springs and everything there. That'd be awfully heavy. Huh. Soon as you say the T word, they start. Huh. I don't know. Don't know what was going on or what was said. I missed it. I think I was busy chatting with somebody. It was corrected. I mean, this is terrible. If we get the United States in with Israel fighting Iran, they're liable to start shooting at the United States next. We don't need no missiles coming here. Yeah, I remember we were talking about food, but they said to rest rest your mattress on your crates or food or your bins of food. That'd be awfully hard to get to your food if your mattress was resting on top of it. Because I have mattress box springs and then I got a heavy bed frame. I'd never be able to get my food out. They're saying, what can Israel do next? Airstrikes and ground invasion. And Israel will invade Lebanon. 1982. 2006. Oh, they're going back in years. We were all having fun. Thanks for being here for us, Linda. Well, you're welcome. And there's Melissa. Hi, Melissa. How's Melissa today? You're okay? Well, good. I went and got my flu shot yesterday, and it had me kind of dragging around this morning. I'm not sick from it, but it just zapped me for some reason. I have no get up and go today. I think I'm getting on people's nerves. Sorry, I wasn't trying to. You're all right. I didn't either, Susan. I didn't understand either. April's frying corn tortillas. It's her lunchtime. Oh, really, Dennis? I don't know. I have to trust my people. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. We've been on here for over 2 hours. I guess y'all have dinner and lunch and whatever. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's 5 o'clock straight up here, Central Time. I haven't had dinner yet. I had a little bit of lunch, which was a small bowl of potato soup that came in those little carton things that you just heat up. I met them on the Weather Channel during the storm. Oh, okay. So you already knew of these people that came in to chat. Mustang Sally, hello. 5 p.m. in California. Oh no. Report is that Biden planning to attack Iran's nuclear sites. Mm. So the United States is in it, huh? I wonder how soon they're going to do that. Russia and China said that if we do that, we'll be in World War III. Oh my God. Oh, we don't need to be in a World War III. We got too much devastation here already in the United States with these hurricanes to take care of, to recover from. Rapture's very close. Yeah, looks like it. Ooh, wee. No, not a pretty picture. Well, thank you, Dennis. I'm glad so many people like my channel. That's what's making my subscribers is people that like my channel. We are doomed no matter what. I'm ready, just not for my grandchildren. No, it's not a good sight to know that you're going to end up having World War III when you got little kids. Susan says, I love you more than the channel. Well, thank you, Susan. Love you too. Did we lose Gladys? I haven't seen her post anything lately. Oh, man. You found 2 little things to send me today, Susan? And Mustang Sally's waiting on her Walmart grocery order. Oh no, your oldest grandson is of draft age. Well, let's hope they don't have a draft. You're anxious, huh, Susan? You can't wait to Christmas. Oh, man. Whew. She's of draft age. She's got to be, what, 17, 18 years old, 19? Oh, they don't have drafts anymore? Well, what do they do if they need servicemen? I guess they just hope people enlist if they need people in the service. Well, not yet. There's Wilson. We wondered where you were. A glass platform was destroyed. Where? Is that Israel or Iran? Yeah, send the prisoners to go fight. Take them out of their luxury suites in our prison and send them to war. Send them to the front line. Did I say that? Sounded mean, didn't it? I don't know either. I don't know what the age limit is. I know it's, if you're of age to whenever, but I don't know when the whenever age is. Yeah, you were talking about neck bones and rice. Yeah, give them a gun and let them shoot on the front line. All these illegals that come into our country, they'll be the first ones that can be drafted. But how are you going to do that when they're not even registered citizens? Tell them they come here to get all this free stuff. Now they can help fight for the country. They're trying to get hold of the White House to confirm the info, but they won't answer the phones. Oh, that sounds fantastic, Wilson. Y'all read his post? They took him off of life support. Now he's talking, he's up. Praise God for that. Yep, good deal, Wilson. So happy to hear that. Oh, bee. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep yawning. I can't help it. Yeah, that's such good news, Wilson. Yeah, behind me here, I see a lot of pumpkin pies. I see pumpkin cake. I see pumpkin cookies. Out of this great big old pumpkin and this little pie pumpkin, yeah. I see lots of desserts coming out of those pumpkins. Ooh, hey. Mashed green beans and a pork chop Mustang salad. That sounds good. I'm thinking I'm going to have the Depression era salad made with arugula, because I wanted to do a video on that. And I got some good looking arugula out there, so I'm going to pick some of it. And I think I'm going to try this salad. It's actually a dandelion salad, but I don't have dandelions. But it says you can use dandelion leaves or arugula for this recipe. So I'm going to use what I've got, which is arugula. And I'm going to try it and see how it is. That'll be my dinner. It looks good. And you make your own dressing with it too, which isn't a whole lot. I'll have to go get some onions out of the garden. Yeah, I don't have any dandelions, or I'd make it with the dandelions. But that's what I'm planning on making. I like the $5 meal you got at Wendy's. I didn't even know they have that. Oh, you can get the other one too. There's a $5 biggie bag, and then there's a $7 biggie bag. I think the $7 you get a bigger sandwich. You know, the sandwich I got was like the junior size, which is plenty big for me. But if you get the $7 one, you get the big sandwich. You get more food in your bag too. But both of them are good deals. Yeah, you ought to check them out if you got a Wendy's close by, Dennis. Yeah, Wendy's. I love their nuggets, their chicken nuggets, they're so good. You've been craving a custard pie? Might make one later. You're going to be checking on that when you don't feel like cooking? Well, it's the best deal I know around except Walmart's, not Walmart, but McDonald's dollar menu, which it's went up to like $1.25 for each item. It's not just $1 anymore. But yeah, Wendy's Biggie Bag and McDonald's dollar menu are pretty good deals. Wendy's chili is the best. Well, I have chili here that's just as good as that. And I don't have to go buy it. Wendy's and Hardee's and McDonald's. We don't have a Hardee's here. But we have Wendy's and McDonald's. Within 4 miles. Yeah. Mine's only a few minutes away from my house. Every time I go to Walmart, I pass by Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Slosky's, tons of places where you can get, takeout food. Yeah, I cook all the time, so I hardly ever go. But I just decided yesterday I wanted Wendy's, so I wanted to go to the Turtle Pond, and so I went. But yeah, I don't usually go. I mean, it'll probably be 2 or 3 months before I ever do that again. I'm always cooking too much here at the house to go out to eat or to go pick up anything to go. Oh my God, that sounds so good, Dennis. Family-owned restaurant that has all-you-can-eat catfish. Oh, I bet that is good. We have a restaurant out here. It's a family-owned place. Looks like a little hole in the wall. You'd never dream it was a restaurant. But they do karaoke there, and I went to karaoke a lot of times on Friday or Saturday night. And they have some really good fried catfish, but I don't think it's all you can eat. They don't like it when you come in. Yeah, you can't take it with you, but you can sure sit down there and eat your belly full. But I'll tell you, by the time I order a regular meal, if I eat it all, I can't eat anything else. So it doesn't do me any good to get all you can eat. I'd make myself sick. But I love fried catfish. Oh my gosh. Oh, me. They thank you for leaving. That's like my son's friend when they went to eat Chinese for lunch when they were roofing. Oh my God, I don't see how that boy, he was like 18, I guess then, 17, where he put all the food. It must have went out his toes. Because at that restaurant, he ate so much and he kept going back, getting his plate full so many times. My son said they finally come up to the table and asked him to leave. They told him he has to leave now. He said, I'm not leaving. This is a buffet, all you can eat, and I paid for my food, and I'm going to eat all I want. My son said he liked to die. My son couldn't eat as much food as he did. He said, Mom, I didn't know what was going to happen. Yeah. Well, that last fried catfish I did with my cookout that I videoed, it was some good fish, I'll tell you. Tomorrow you're flying back to Texas. Yeah, because your uncle's out of the woods now. He's on the road to recovery. So he should be fine. Yeah, my poor son, Mom, he says, Mom, I'm sitting at the table when he come back there and told him he had to leave because he eats too much. And then when Brian gave him the response of I paid for my buffet, it's all you can eat, and I'm going to eat all I want. My son said he felt like crawling under the table because he didn't know what was going to happen. It would have been funny to been there and know it was happening, just to see their reaction. But, the little Chinamen, they don't speak very good English. He said, you have to leave now. Eat too much. I said, I know, that was so funny. And Dennis says he leaves them a whole platter of skeletons because they fry them whole. Yeah, well, if you're going to advertise a restaurant to have all-you-can-eat buffet, and someone goes in there and they pays for their all-you-can-eat buffet, you expect to be able to go in there and eat all you want, I mean, and not be asked to leave. I mean, that was wrong on their part. Because I think in a court of law, Brian would have won because he paid for his buffet, all you could eat, and that's what he was eating, all he could eat. But I know that was so funny. My son, when he come home, he was just laughing. He said, Mom, I didn't know what to do. Well, I'm glad he woke up and he knew you were there, and he's getting better, Wilson. I know that could close your business down. You start telling people they're limited on what they can eat at an all-you-can-eat buffet. But you'd have to see how this boy eats. I mean, he didn't go up there one or two times and fill that plate up. I mean, he piled it up. My son said he went up there repeatedly and just kept piling it up, taking it back to the table, eating it, going back up there again, piling it up. And he said finally they come over and said, you leave now. You eat too much. I know that had to be so funny. I don't think that buffet is here anymore. Because it was Song Hayes, I think. And that's where I used to go when I wanted Chinese food. I'd go there and eat their buffet, but of course I couldn't eat that much. But they had good food, but they're not here anymore. That might be one of the reasons why they're not. People went in there to their buffet and ate too much food. But yeah, if you're not going to have all you can eat, then don't advertise it like that. Just let people go in there and pay for each plate, Don't advertise all you can eat. My grandkids ate like that at Golden Corral last week. When we got home, they asked me what I'm cooking for supper. Your uncle was a helicopter pilot? How neat. Yeah, but your grandkids didn't eat as much as this guy did. I know, because he's eaten at my house quite a few times when my kids were here, and he could put some food away. Like the time I fixed a whole great big pot of pinto beans with chili in it, chili beans as I call it. And there was only just my son and myself, and Brian come over. He was going to eat with us. Well, I got everything done, and the store was right, just a little gas station right up the street here. It only took me not even 5 minutes to go up there and back, just a couple of seconds. And I told him, I said, well, everything's done, but I said I didn't have any bread, but I'm going to run to the store and get a loaf of bread, and we'll have bread to eat with our chili. No longer than that. I mean, like 3 minutes. I come home, that pot was empty, y'all. And I looked at Brian. I said, well, what am I supposed to eat? He just looked at me and he said, well, it was good. I said, well, I hope so, because now I don't have any dinner. I think I made a sandwich that night because I didn't have any pinto, no chili beans to eat. He ate them all. Of course, my son ate some, but my son can't eat that much. He might have ate a bowl or two, but that other boy, he cleaned the pot out. But I said, y'all could have waited just a couple of minutes. It took me to run right out here to the gas station and pick up a loaf of bread. And I know my son would have waited, but no. His friend, he was ready to eat. But I was shocked. I got back and the pot was empty. I said, what? I mean, I couldn't believe that he even did that, you know? He must have been starving. Chinook. I love Walmart grocery delivery. Well, back then we didn't even have but the little Walmart here, and they didn't have delivery. That's something they started after they got the super Walmart in. I hear somebody's lawnmower going up the street. I know, I thought it was too. You know, I didn't have no dinner when I got home. I said, well, you could have left me a little bowl. I said, now I don't have any dinner. Well, he didn't care, I guess, as long as he's got his stomach full. And I survived, so it was kind of funny, though. Yeah, I don't know one helicopter from another dentist, so I don't know which is the big helicopters and which is the smaller ones. Chinook helicopter, like Henny Penny. We got a shower passing over. Well, we need to have one passing over me, April. I need to get out there and mow because I've got, well, I don't have much grass at all, and the weeds are kind of spread out, but some of the stuff is that tall, and I call it wiregrass because you can't even hardly see it looking across the yard. It's so thin and it shoots up so tall. That's what I got in my yard. But you got to mow the whole yard to get it. Gonna weed. Yeah, I got a weed whack too. The last time I mowed, I never did get around to taking my weed eater and going around my rose bushes here in the back where all that Bermuda grass started growing. Yeah, the sky's not falling, it's acorns falling. I don't have kids throwing rocks at my house. It's the trees dropping acorns. No, I don't know that story. Well, I do too, where the chicken ran around, the sky's falling, the sky's falling. Well, I keep feeling like I need to let y'all go. I've kept you on here for 2 hours already. I mean, some of you need to get dinner. Some of you need to get lunch. Some of you may need to go to bed. I don't know what time zone you're in. Yeah, it's been nice, April. I'm glad you could come in with Dennis and Wilson and Shelly and everybody else that popped in. Susan, I enjoyed it. It's made me feel a lot better that at least I got a video out there since I wasn't able to get a decent video done today. 3:25 there, so it's still afternoon for you. You have a good evening too, Susan. Well, bless all of you's hearts for coming in here listening to me. Thanks for being subscribers of mine. I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you on the next one. They fought for our freedom so I can hear and talk for London. Yeah, they sure did, Dennis. But we got to say, like April says, aloha. And we'll see you on the next one. Love you all. Bye now.